Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. The Honorable Chairman of the Zainul Hasan Islamic University Educational Foundation, Kiai Haji Hasan Mutawakkil Allah SHMM, the Honorable Counselor of the Zainul Hasan Islamic University, Dr. Abdul Aziz BAMAG, the Honorable to the first supervisor, Dr. Abdul Aziz BAMAG, the Honorable to the second supervisor, Mr. Zainuddin MPD, and the Honorable my parents who always support me. Before I start my presentation, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Dini Wulandari. I'm from English Educational Department Faculty of the Educational Scientific and Teaching Zainul Hasan Genggong Islamic University. And my thesis proposal titled The Effectiveness of Picture Media Used on Student Reading Ability at Senior High School of Darut Taqwa. Chapter 1. Background of the study. English is known as the language of globalization used by the international community. Because of the importance of using English, the Indonesian government has considered that English is the first foreign language used in the Indonesian, which is considered very important for the purpose of developing science, technology, and culture, and is used to build international comprehension. Digbud 19 and 18. To make learning English easier, students need to master several of these skills. One of them is the reading skill. Reading comprehension improves the ability to speak, listen, write a language, hierarchy, priority, and vicariary 20 and 90. The core learning of English in Indonesian includes four skills, namely writing, listening, reading, and speaking. And these four skills are the interrelated and cannot be separated. Based on initial observation at the Taqwa High School, there are obstacles in the process of learning English, including a lack of vocabulary and understanding reading English, and so that students underestimate and are reluctant to learn English, even considering English to be very difficult and complicated and unlimitedly and lack of the self-confidence areas. This location was chosen by the researchers because this location is directly related to the aim of the research, namely how students can be active in learning with the reading skill. In this location, there is a phenomenon where students at the Taqwa High School are a school with Islamic boarding school status, where students not only study general education but also study religious education at the Islamic boarding school. The researchers chose this location because the accessibility and the facilities of this location are easy to access, and I have obtained permission to collect with local experts in our institution who have in-depth knowledge of the area. This strategy is a development of picture media so that students and students respond to each other. Based on this assumption, the author in conduction reached with the title The Effectiveness of Picture Media Used on Student Reading Ability as Near High School of Darut Taqwa. Problem of the study. First, how do you get students to be active in learning using image media? Number second, what is the impact on the student of being active in learning using image media? Number third, what are the results of student activeness in learning using image media? Objective of the study. For the first, picture media can be used as a tool for a student activity in learning English at Darut Taqwa High School. Number second, use image at Darut Taqwa High School to address and explain clearly the use of the image media in English lesson. Number third, by using picture media can provide solution to improve understanding of English language learning. Significance of the study. The significance of this research in expand to be able to help students in the improve their knowledge, understanding, and reading skill. Use picture media to make students more happy and enjoy English. Previous studies, Nurul-Jannah 2090, the effectiveness of the media on the ability to write poetry in the grade 7 student in MTS Ma'arif Bayoran Bantayan Gerasi. This research aimed to find out the use of the image media on the ability to write poetry for class 7 student of MTS Gerasi. The result of the descriptive statistical analysis obtained that there is influence the use of image media on the ability to write positive student poems. Student write ability using image media show better results than for using image media. It is proven that there is influence in the use of image media on the ability to write poetry for the Class 7 MTS Ma'arif Bayoran Bantayan Gerasi. Previous studies, Nurul-Jannah 2090, the effectiveness of the media on the ability to write poetry in the grade 7 student in MTS Ma'arif Bayoran Bantayan Gerasi. This research aimed to find out the use of the image media on the ability to write poetry for class 7 student of MTS Gerasi. The result of the descriptive statistical analysis obtained that there is influence the use of image media on the ability to write positive student poems. Student write ability using image media show better results than for using image media. It is proven that there is influence in the use of image media on the ability to write poetry for the Class 7 MTS Ma'arif Bayoran Bantayan Gerasi. Chapter 2, Review of the Related Literature. Definition of learning media. Learning media is an in the learning process in addition to the methods or the process used by the educator. It can be even be said then the media will support the choice of method or a process that have been decided in the learning scenario. According to Cecep Kusnadi, 20 and 30, image media is a medium function to convey message, though image the concern, the sense, the message conveyed in expression, though communication symbol. Media picture have the aim of being interesting, attention, clarifying material, illustration, effect, and information. Type of the learning media. For the example, media poster, cartoon media, comic media, slide chart, and media image photography. The benefit of the benefit of the learning media, which include teaching will attract more student attention so that it can be foster student learning motivation. Teaching material will have a clearer meaning so it can be understood by the student and allow students to master their learning objective better. Students do more learning activities because not only listen to the teacher description but also others activities of service. Chapter 3, Research Method. This research refers to a quantitative research approach. According to Sukmadinata, quantitative research is based on the philosophy of the positivism that most the pressure at the quantitative or the carried out using number, statistical processing, structure, and scenario experiment. The tool used for the student activities is using image media in the form of the slip of the paper with the image already applied in as a tool to make it easier to understand the lesson from the image. Population and sample. Population. The population of this research is the 10th grade student consisting of one class, namely 10th grade, totaling 20 students, and 11th grade research student consisting of one class, namely a class totaling 24 students at the Taqwa High School who are registered in the 20 and 24 until 20 and 25 academic year. Sample. In this research, there are that the researchers take as the population researchers took place as a sample. Researchers use quasi-experimental techniques. Therefore, the researchers took place, namely class 10 with the 20 students and class 11 with the 24 students as a sample. Collection. This research consists of the two variables, namely the invariable and the dependent variable. The variable is writing narrative text. Then the independent variable in this study is the ability and difficulty of the senior high school of Darut Taqwa. Data analysis. There is pre-test before providing treatment using text to read and describe image and teachers give students a pre-test to evaluate their knowledge. A pre-test is the need to determine student understanding before providing treatment. Previously, researchers provide a figure. The researcher introduces himself and explain the purpose of the research. Then the researchers give the test to the student and it to about 18 minutes. Post-test. At the last meeting, reading statement, the researchers give picture and the text to students with where the same picture and text in the pre-test to measure the result of the statement given by teaching reading comprehension the reading text. Okay, thank you so much for your attention. I'm so sorry if I have a mistake to you all. Let's say wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.